All right, here's some examples for Chapter 7, Lesson 7 on geometric sequences. It says to determine whether each sequence is arithmetic, geometric, or neither. Remember, with arithmetic, you have a common difference. So you take the second term and subtract the first term. And what do you get? Well, when you subtract that, you get negative 128. And then it should work for the second one. You take 64. You take 64 and subtract 128. And then what do you get? You're not going to get a negative 128 because that's already 128. So it's not arithmetic. Okay, so find the common difference and it's not there, so it's not arithmetic. Geometric, you find the common ratio. So you take the second term and divide by the first term. So 128 divided by 256 is 1/2. Then you do 64 divided by 128, and you get 1/2. And so therefore 32 is half of 64, so it's 1/2. So the common ratio is 1/2. So this is a geometric sequence. Alright, now they do the same thing with the next one. So you subtract them, find the common difference. It's 5. Subtract 12 minus 9 is 3. So this is not arithmetic because it doesn't have a common difference. So now let's divide. 9 divided by 4 is 2 1/4. And then 12 divided by 9 is not 2 1/4. I can already tell it's 1 1/3. So this is not geometric or arithmetic, so this is neither. Okay. Then let's go to this one. Find the next three terms of the geometric sequence. So this, we already know that it's a geometric sequence. So we need to determine what the common ratio R is. You take the second term divided by the first term, so you get -4. 16 divided by -4 is also -4, so the common ratio is -4. So in order to figure out the next three terms, you just take this number and multiply it by -4. So -64 times -4 is 256. Then you take 256 times -4, and you get negative 1024. And you multiply that by -4, and you get 4026. So those are the next three terms. Next, you'll do the same thing with here. Find the common ratio. 3 divided by 9, 1 divided by 3, 1/3 divided by 1. Okay, so your common ratio is, this would simplify to 1/3. So your ratio is 1/3. Now, always leave them as fractions. So leave your common ratios as fractions, fractions, fractions. So now you're going to take 1/3 times 1/3, and that gives you 1/9. The next one is 1/9. Multiply that by 1/3, and you get 127. Multiply that by 1/3, and you get 1 over whatever 27 times 3 is, or 81, and keep on going. Okay? So remember, when you multiply the fractions, you multiply the bottom times the bottom, and the top times the top. Okay. Write an equation for the nth term of a sequence. Now, we need to determine whether it's arithmetic or geometric. I'm assuming it's geometric since we're talking about geometric sequence. So first you have to find the common ratio. So you divide 12 divided by -6, and our common ratio is -2. Now recall that the equation for a geometric sequence is a to the n is equal to, and this is the explicit equation, or the explicit equation for the geometric function. So it's a sub n is equal to a sub n parentheses r parentheses to the n minus 1 power, where n is the number of the term. Okay? So we're going to write this as a sub n is equal to a sub 1, which means the first term in our sequence, which is -6, parentheses, what our r is, so it's -2, parentheses, to the n minus 1 power. That's our explicit geometric equation, right? So find the ninth term of this sequence, so n is equal to 9 in this case, so we're going to put 9 in here for our n. So it's -6, parentheses, -2, to the 9 minus 1. Well, 9 minus 1 is 8, so it's -6 to the -2 to the 8th power. Then you figure out what -2 to the 8th power is. Now be careful with negatives. You have to put them in parentheses, or recall that anything to an even power is a positive number.